Hey guys, my name is Rachel Muscolino. I have 6 years coming up on 7 years clean. And I was asked to share with you guys my story, my recovery story. My recovery story involves medicated assisted treatment. Um, Basically, my using days involved a lot of abuse, trauma, and everything in between. Um, I got clean and then relapse, clean, relapse. So relapse was a big part of my story. Um, it was back in, I think, 2015. I found out I was pregnant, but I was also getting high at the time. And my OB kept warning me to get clean. And I tried as hard as I could, but I wasn't able to do it. And she finally told me that if I didn't get clean, CPS would take my kids. So she gave me the number to Healthy Beginnings at the health department. I called the nurse that day for the program, got in the next day, and was put on the MAT drug Subutex, which is what they give pregnant women. And I stayed on that. I had individual therapy and group therapy every week with girls like me, which I looked forward to because they were girls like me who were going through what I was going through. Um, I've been on MAT now for 6 and 7 years. It's the longest I've ever had clean. Yeah, you have people who say you're not clean because you're on Subutex or they try to rush you off of it. Don't let that get in your head. I've seen so many times certain programs and stuff like that rush people off of their MAT drugs because they're not clean. And then not even a month later, that person has overdosed and died because they weren't ready to come off. They came off because essentially they were forced to because they wanted to be clean and they were being told they weren't clean. As long as you're taking your MAT drug, whether it's Vivitrol, Subutex, Suboxone, what's the other one that came out? Sublocade, all of them. The one, as long as they are taken as directed and not being abused or anything else, you are clean. There's no difference between taking that and taking your Prozac every day for your mental health. I'm a dual diagnosis. I have substance use and mental health disorders. So I have medicines I take every day for my mental health, and I have Subutex I take every day for my substance use disorders. You're not going to tell me I'm not clean because I'm on subs. If I don't take my Prozac today, I'm going to withdraw. So, and same thing with the Subutex. If I don't take my Subutex today, I'm going to withdraw. You can't pick and choose what drugs you can take and still be clean and what drugs you can take and not be clean. Some people say you're replacing one drug for another. Well, when you're getting high, it's pretty common knowledge that you don't really take care of your mental health like you should. So you get clean, then you go to the doctor and they put you on Prozac or whatever else that also can cause withdrawals. Are you still not clean because you're replacing your drug of choice for Prozac? That's the type of stuff that people need to keep those types of opinions to themselves, instead of trying to force it into every person's head, especially a newcomer or someone who's newly clean. Because when you rush people off, they end up getting off before they're ready, and then they end up relapsing and dying, unfortunately. And honestly, it's better to be on an MAT drug and have clean time than it is to not be on it and overdose and die. I mean, that's the flat honest truth. And for those of you out there who are on MAT, don't let what other people think influence your decision. It's no one else's choice but yours and your doctor's. That's it. If you feel you're ready to come off, talk to your doctor about it and do it under your doctor's guidance. If you don't feel ready, tell your doctor. Like I said, I've been on it 6 years. It don't bother me. Some people want to say stuff about it. I don't care because it keeps me clean. When I'm on my MAT drug, Subutex, I am a mother. I take care of my kids. I pay my bills. I do everything just like a normal person. If I didn't have that, then who knows where I'd be. I could still be smoking crack and shooting dope all hours of the night and probably be dead by now. MAT is actually a life-saving option for people who struggle to get clean. I don't know if I would have gotten clean if it wasn't for MAT drugs. I tried cold turkey, I tried weaning, I tried it all, none of it worked. And I feel really strongly about MAT because I hate to hear people either one, have opinions on something they know nothing about, or two, down people for being on it. Like, I don't down Joe Schmo for being on lithium for his bipolar or whatever. I don't down Jane Doe for being on Prozac for depression. So why down somebody like me, for example, for being on medication assisted treatment drug like Subutex?